Hello, UCAR. Peter Christensen here, coming to you from the CEO's desk. Going to talk about a subject that's, I don't know if controversial is the right word, just perplexing, maybe. It is mobile homes. They're homes. Are they? Aren't they? Are they real property? Are they personal property? So talking about mobile homes in a mobile home park, set there, not talking about Uncle Eddie's RV. We're talking about the mobile homes. Well, you notice they're listed with homes. They're sold oftentimes like homes, but are they real property? No, they're really not. They are probably considered personal property. And so how does that work? What is it covered by your license? I guess that's the ultimate question. The short answer is no. No, it's not, because for your standard mobile home, it's not covered by any license. And so what does that mean? What are the implications of that? Well, bottom line is that sounds great. Like, oh, I guess anyone can sell a mobile home because there's no license required. So we're all good, right? The problem comes when you start to look at what does your license do? Well, your license covers you, right? It gives you a license to do something. And so, namely, practice law without a legal license. Like, you can practice law in the real estate, the transfer of real property. And so we look at whether or not you're covered under your license for mobile homes, and the short answer is probably no. And so what does that mean? Well, it means you don't get the protections. So if you're writing up contracts concerning mobile home purchases, if you're making up addenda, you get into this gray territory where you are now maybe practicing a type of law in representing someone, but you're not covered by your real estate license. And so it's a little scary there. I don't know that I've ever seen anyone sanctioned or in trouble for selling a mobile home, but it is problematic. It's not likely to fall under a real estate license anytime soon in Utah. It's been discussed, and really there's just not an appetite to add licensing to more things. And so probably not going to happen. So it leaves you in a really tricky position where I personally, if I was a real estate agent, I'd probably steer away from them because the REPC doesn't really totally fit. Here's another one, your trust account. Do you really want to be putting money from a mobile home sale? It's not a real property sale. Again, it's not covered by your license. Therefore, you just might be commingling funds in your brokerage trust account by having mobile home earnest money put in there, because it doesn't fall under the normal real estate earnest money label. So you shouldn't be putting it in there. If I understand the rules correctly, you could have a separate trust account for mobile homes. I suppose someone could do that, but it doesn't fall, again, under any licensure. So those reasons make me a little squeamish about doing a mobile home transaction. The problem is I don't know where that leaves people who are trying to sell mobile homes, and that's where we just have this gray area in Utah because it's not covered by anybody. And so treating it like a regular real estate transaction probably gets done, but it's problematic for the reasons I've talked about. Trust account not covered by the license. And so, I don't know that I'd want to take that risk on. Again, I don't know that there's any push to crack down on it, but I don't want to be the test case. So I don't know. It's not a very popular subject, but it comes up a lot, and that's probably not a very satisfying answer, but it really isn't covered. Just had a meeting where that came up, and it was really interesting to hear people's thoughts on mobile homes. So I'm going to leave it with you there. And remember, this is not legal advice. This is legal information only. If you need specific legal advice, please contact an attorney. Thanks for tuning in.